As ThinkPad turned 30, we wanted to do some stuff to celebrate. And rather than just roll out some birthday cakes about the ThinkPad turning 30, we thought this was a phenomenal time to have a moment and to have a conversation about thinking and about creating the time to think. And so Lenovo created a research report to dig into the state of thinking. It's called the Think Report. And there were some really interesting things coming out of it. One of them is there are increasing pressures on people around working and collaborating. And I think it's led to this really sort of deep thinking bout, and something that we call people moving into survival thinking. 88% of people say that it is harder to think deeply and critically when they're burned out. And so this deep thinking gap is going to create even more problems as we confront really significant issues in the world like climate change. No problem has been solved in our entire human history without deep thinking. And so if people are feeling like they don't have time to think, we face a challenge because we're facing some significant challenges that need deep thinking. And so the research for us was a way to dig deeper into this, to understand it more, to start this conversation in the world, and then also for us to think about what we do with that in terms of how we develop technology and frankly how we work inside of Lenovo. This is a conversation we're prepared to come back to every year because we think there are going to be some really interesting longitudinal trends. We found fascinating things around the world in terms of how people think differently and when they think best. We found things about people really being aware of the lack of time that they have to think. We also saw really interesting things in terms of people being prepared to think of technology not as the thing which is making it hard to think, but as technology being able to be very intentional and purposeful in creating time for them to think and focus. This is a moment when Lenovo wants to catalyze real thinking again. And the research is one way for us to look at the state of thinking and to begin this conversation about how technology can bring us back to creating the time and the space to think. That is what we intend to do. It's how we've always built our technology. And we want to bring that to the world, both through the conversation that we have and the technology that we create. To find out more about the state of thinking in the world, lenovo.com/thinkom.